Radical transformation in the educational system. Now I am going to discuss about this topic because my work is on life religion and life education. So life education, I am planning for a new educational system which is different from the past and present education system. That will be the education system for the future coming generation. Our present educational system is not holistic, integral, complete, whole, entire, total. That is one word. That is not total education. That is only deals with fragmentary parts of life. Our educational system deals with only memory. How to memorize and go to the exam and vomit that. It must include all aspects of life without any exception because the most important part of one's life is spent on education. Education must include all aspects of life because this 20 years of our earlier stage we spend in education. This is the foundation of life. It is only deals with one aspect of life. Then how it will help to grow in our life, to sustain our competence throughout the life. So foundation must be very strong and grounded so we can go up and up in our life. Our educational system teaches comparison and competition. These are two great diseases taught by our educational system, our parents, fathers, mothers, and teachers. We respect them, but this is bitter truth. They are the most ignorant person. Our mother, our father, and our teachers. They don't know what they are saying. They have very limited thinking process. They have obeyed whatsoever their forefathers, father, teacher have obeyed. They never questioned, never doubted anything. That is why they are stupid, following stupid rules and regulations of the past. A teacher is the most rebellious person. He has the ability to doubt. He has the ability to think. He has the ability to change and transform the whole of human being. Instead of teaching comparison and making the other person restless and inferior, uniqueness of each individual must be accepted. We compare and make the students restless and make him to feel inferior from the other student, the first or second or the third student. They are what? They are, I call them memory cards or parrots, or you can call hard disks in information technology terminology. They have neither intelligence nor creativity nor productivity, only machines. And you can see the whole history of humanity. Is there any man of only memory has done anything significant, creative, productive? What are their contribution to the world? And must be given all opportunity to develop their unique qualities to fullness. Our educational system, our environment, home, do not give necessary facilities, environment to develop the qualities which is inherent in every individual. We don't give him alone place, a separate room, a research room, or a library to spend time with himself, to think, to contemplate, to research, to doubt. We always live in crowd in the school, college, universities, crowd in family, crowd among the friend, without being alone, without being lonely and staying in a secluded place. There is no possibility of any creativity. Because creativity happens only in absolute silence and aloneness. The great scientists poets, artists, everybody has done, practiced in secluded places. So everybody has to be given full freedom, privacy to investigate their research life. Instead of teaching competition, cooperation must be taught. Understanding of acceptance of all is needed. We teach competition to go ahead of the other person. We don't know the other person, how he has reached to that position. Still, we teach our student, our daughter, son, our friends, relatives to be competitive, to go ahead of everybody. That competition mentality creates envy, jealousy, and he burns inside his mind. He lost his peace of mind. Understanding of acceptance of all is needed. We must understand ourselves first. Then in understanding ourselves, we are able to understand the other person. But our educational and family system is such that we are disconnected from ourselves and connected with everything else. So we have to alter this process. First we have to connect with ourselves. We have to know ourselves completely. Then it is possible that we can relate with other person. Its only concern is to earn money, more money. That is pleasure. What do you do with money? We buy pleasure, sense pleasure, or for livelihood. There is nothing wrong with money earning or having pleasures, but this is not only the goal of education, Vidya. There are more higher level of happiness than pleasure. So we must investigate that also. If we are caught in money earning and enjoying pleasures, then all other highest thing we will lose of happiness, joy, bliss, of music, painting, architect, love, compassion, everything we will lose. Only study of history about past work and dead people. What we are studying now? We are studying the past. What the past people have done. The people were no more. We are studying their work. It is not quite surprising that our mind will turn dead, dull. We are not seeing present situation, present state of our mind. We are always hanging on the past. That is our main problem. We must discard the whole stupidity of human history and start to living for present and plan miracle for the future. Past is ugly, so sooner it will be better to get rid of. Negligence in the development of heart. No love-oriented education. We teach comparison, which creates jealousy, which teach competition. We have completely neglected the most important aspect of human life. This is heart. Heart must be developed. Without developing heart, one man cannot be contented. If one does not feel good for himself, how he can feel good for others? So development of heart is more important than development of mind and intellect, because emotion is far more greater power than thoughts. So whatsoever I am saying, no need to believe. This is my thinking, my thought process. This might be wrong. So you have to think, contemplate whatsoever I have said. No need to believe. If some out of this statement, some thought process arises in you and you doubted and found out some significant conclusion, then that is yours and you can utilize in your life. Enough for